Talking Grand Junction Tiger Sports on the Jim Davis Show.
And Grand Junction softball coach Windi Serrano, brought to you by the Rick Nelson Agency and American Family Insurance. For a free comparison, call this team of licensed professionals at 970-241-0078. Grand Junction takes on Palisade and Southwestern League play over at CMU on Thursday night. And with us right now, Tigers coach Windi Serrano. Windi, I appreciate the time. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Of course, your team was our team's team of the week just a week or so ago, and it's been an outstanding start to the season. 9-4 for your softball team. You're 3-2 in Southwestern League play right now. You are coming off that loss to Fruita Monument 8-1. But overall, you look at how your team's performed so far this season in the Southwestern League. You have to be pretty pleased with what you're seeing from your Tiger softball team.
Yeah, I think we've definitely stepped up. I think this year feels different than the past years, and they're coming out confident, and they're playing their best ball they've played, and I'm extremely proud of how we've started, and hopefully we can keep it going and keep winning.
For you, what's been the thing that you've been the most pleased about with your softball team? Your pitching, what you've seen offensively? Maybe it's both things, but what's been the thing that you feel like you've maybe made the most improvement in with this club from last year to this year?
I mean, I think all around, all together, they've just been working really hard and playing their best. Obviously, our pitching is helping us a lot. Jackson and Lexi do a really good job for us. But I also think that these girls, their hitting has really come together. They're learning how to string hits together and come up big when we need it. And I think that's definitely made a huge difference. And we've also just started hitting early instead of waiting until the end. And that makes a huge difference when you're pitching, when you're playing. If you have a lead early, it's a little bit easier. We can relax a little bit on defense and actually get the job done. But when we have to press towards the end, it makes it a lot harder.
Talk about your pitching a little bit. You referenced Jackson Clark, Alexis Walpole, who have both had outstanding seasons. Both have picked up a couple of victories in the pitching circle for you this season. Kind of take us through their development this season, Windi, as far as in the pitcher circle and where you've seen maybe the biggest growth from both of them.
Yeah, I think they're just, those are two of the hardest working kids. They work hard all the time, and I think that they work on their craft all the time, and they are committed to this team, and they want to put their best foot forward. I think it helps too. I have a new pitching coach that's that's playing over at CMU right now, so she's helping us, Presley Christensen, and then really listening to her and soaking it all in with her, I think makes a huge difference, and they're really learning a good strategy on how to get strikeouts. And even if they're hitting the ball, they're hitting the pitch that they want. And it's making it a little bit easier for our defense to back that up because it's a weak ground ball or a pop fly.
Tiger softball coach Windi Serrano with us. Jackson Clark, the junior for you. She's hitting .561, and she's picked up 18 RBIs this season. She's got 5 triples to lead your team. But Ashley Gonzalez has turned into a real big power bat for you. She's knocked in 24 to lead your team. She's got 3 home runs. She's tied for the home run lead on your team. Ashley Gonzalez has put together a heck of an offensive season, hitting .476.
Yeah, that kid is she loves to hit. I think that's probably one of her favorite things to do. And she, when she gets that bat on the ball, it's going and it's going far. And she's just, last year she was hitting pretty good too. She's in our 4th spot. She's been there since last year. But she can really just hit the ball, and she loves it. I think that's just something she really enjoys. And she works really hard to get good pitches so that she can get a good hit because she really just enjoys hitting, and it's fun to watch her hit because she's just a really good hitter.
I know you have Cedar Edge today at 4 o'clock, but the one that we'll have on the radio tomorrow night is when you take on Palisade in Southwestern League action. And they're playing really well for their first year head coach, Sean Birch. They're 1-2 in league right now, but they're 8-3 overall. And that's a team that's got some really, really good bats in the lineup. Anaya Guajardo-Zarate's hitting .550 for them right now. She's got some power, really good power numbers. And so this this Palisade team. I know you don't want to look too far ahead because you got Cedar Edge today, but Palisade tomorrow night over at CMU, that's going to be a big one for your ball club.
Yeah, I think obviously that's a good team. They're gaining a lot of momentum. I think they came in here into our league, with something to prove. And they beat Fruta not that long ago, and which is hard to do. So they have a lot of momentum, and they're a good ball club. And we just have to, like I said, we got to string hits together early and play good defense. Every team we play, we have to work hard, and the girls know that, and they know that there's no team that's just going to roll over and let them have it. And this is another case of that where we're going to have to come out, swing in and fight to the end, because I know that's what they're going to do as well.
And while you look at the standings right now in the Southwestern League, and Central's playing great softball once again for Aaron Burke, but in Fruita Monument, certainly I think they've shown, the defending league champions, that with Palisades win, that they're certainly vulnerable. But Central's 5-0 right now. Fruita's 2-1. You're 3-2. That this league still is, I think, very much up for grabs. While Central has that commanding start to league play, still a chance to maybe grab a league title this season.
Yeah, I think like you said, I think it is up for grabs. I've always believed in my kids. And some of it early on may have been a little delusional, but I think these kids, when they play their best ball and they play with confidence and they're not worried about who they're playing, I think they could beat any team that's out there, because that's how good that's how much I believe in them, and I think that if we can figure out how to believe in ourselves and push that and really show up and show these other teams what we're made of, I think we could for sure beat any team that's out there. But we just have to show up, and we still have to work hard for that. And I know that Central and Fruita, they like those titles, and they want to keep them. So, again, they're going to fight just as hard as we do. We just have to come out on top.